Hey guys, welcome to the vaultproscooters.com. Today we're doing another product overview. This time we're looking at the Root Industries Air Fork. Root Industries is slowly making a name for themselves. They used to be the wheel company, but now look at them. They're making all kinds of parts. They're taking the name they got from the air wheels and making a whole product line out of them. They've been working on this fork for quite a while, and they were inspired to make a fork that fits everyone's needs and fills in every single gap. Just a quick example of this, you can see here. There's your typical crown race, but here they made a crown race spacer. You know, there's a few decks out there that just have a little bit too much metal coming out of the bearing cup, and it causes that to rub on your fork. These guys come with this nice little spacer to make sure that if that is the case, you could just put the spacer on. If you don't need it, take it off. And just doing a quick visual overview of this thing, you can see it does have an axle. Really cool thing about this axle is you don't need a wrench to hold the nut on this side. Literally just put your Allen in here, unscrew this, and it comes off. A lot of forks will have like a perfect size nut place just drilled in to just fit this, but Root actually made it part of their design. The fork legs go straight into the little slot, and I think that's really cool. Looks very nice. And then to put it back on, you just slide the nut in, hold it there, put your wheel on, slide this through, and you could just hold this nut with your finger like this, and then get your Allen and then tighten this guy down like that, and then boom, it's tight, not coming off. And also, you're not gonna have to worry about any compression bolts or anything like that, because this one has one pre-installed. They got this cool little top cap, screws out. And this top cap's really cool. It's actually pretty long, so if your compression, say your HIC shim is a little long, this thing will still reach. Really cool. And also, not only did they put a 5 at the top, they also gave you a hex nut so you could use sockets and stuff like that. And so how this thing would work is that you just put your fork through like normal, put your SCS over the top, and instead of putting your compression cap through, all you do is just slide this thing in. This little lip on the top acts as the compression ring, so that's really cool. And as I previously mentioned, it has this really cool crown race spacer thing to give you a little bit more room if your deck's rubbing. I really like that. Would like to see this on more forks. But if you don't need it, of course, has the normal integrated crown race right there. And this fork in my hand here is the HIC and SCS version. So this is going to be your typical fork. Standard diameter, so it'll work with SCS, HIC, ICS. And lucky for you guys, Root Industries does also make an IHC version, so it's going to have the smaller diameter fork tube, so you're going to be able to run IHC with this guy if you want. And also, this fork will run up to 120 millimeter wheels. And also, this thing does come in a few different colors. It comes in black, Blu-ray, gold like this, polished, and a rocket fuel. They got all the colors out there so you can match with your Root air wheels. And with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and see how much this thing weighs. Got our trusty scale here. Throw this guy on there. This is the SCS and HIC version, so the IHC version is probably going to be a little bit lighter since the fork diameter is a little smaller, but it won't be too noticeable. And there you guys go, 11.4 ounces. And that, guys, concludes your product overview of the Root Industries Air Fork on the vaultproscooters.com.